All right, so real quick, what we're gonna go over, and I go over the strategy. It seems like every day. So hopefully you're following along the way I scalp. The way I scalp is the same strategy I use for the 1 hour time frame, the same as I use for the daily time frame. So I this strategy I've been using is pretty much I got it from NetPicks. He's a stock trader. So I didn't make this up. I just got it and refined it the way I needed to use it. All right. So again, I trade the Nikkei 225 or the Nikkei futures every day. I pretty much traded from Sunday night up till I would say Wednesday night, because I don't trade it Thursday night. That's going into Friday. So I close out the rest of the week, and I have a good weekend. Other than that, let's move over to the charts. So you can see this was, depending on when you see this was Tuesday night. All right, you see my line right here, and it's played out already, but I pretty much made the 1K because it's $25 per tick is the cost for Nikkei futures. No, is it 25? Yeah, it's 25 or 50. I think it's 25. So, and I doubled it. So I did 2 contracts, which is 20. So yeah, it's 25 per contract, per tick or contract, whatever you want to call it. All right. So as you can see right here, this is the session open. Don't trade. Do me personally, what I've seen, don't trade until after 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. All right, don't trade. This is right here. I mean, you see what happens. It kind of gets, the data kind of gets skewed. You really can't trade that. And this is New York session and London session. It gets pretty ugly. So somebody asked me earlier, was there some volatility in the Asian session? As you can see, boom, boom. There's a lot of volatility for you to scalp. Even here, right here, even here. All right, that was on the way up, on the way down. Enough volatility here. As you can see right here, 20 points here, 20 points here. All right. Every single day there's something. Now this is ugly. The further back I go, I think my data gets skewed on here, but this was pretty ugly right here. But then there was something around 10 o'clock. Boom, it busted out of there. All right. So there's your answer for there's enough volatility to trade during the Asian session. All right. So what we're gonna do is go from here. Let me see. All right, here we go. Don't trade until 7 p.m. We're gonna leave that there. So the same, if you haven't, if you don't understand my strategy, I'm gonna post a video up top, up here somewhere, so that way, excuse me, so that way you can actually figure out exactly what I've got going on. But I'm gonna tell you right here, what I have is the 20 SMA. All right, again, over here, this is the 20 SMA. All right, if you want to find this indicator, just go to indications on your trading view chart and look at simple moving average by stock and box. And then that's it. And then this is the Asian session. All right, you can just go to indicators again, type in SESH, JRFX addict, and then you go to the options. You go to Asian, make it whatever color you want, type on this, make it whatever color you want in the opacity. And then the Asian session range, I don't use it for here because that's for a London trading strategy. All right, so you can see what happened is what I did yesterday. I did the lows of the New York session. And you can see right here, I just did pretty much the lows right here of the New York session. All right, and if you can look right here, let's put our 200 on the chart. All right, and so it did break below over here. So this is something I actually did as well. All right, let me move this out of the way. I like to do the highs and lows of the opening range. All right, let's move this out the way. The highs and lows of the opening range is where I start at. Sometimes it breaks out, it shoots up, or well, whatever the case may be. All right, I let it play out. All right, so I look at the daily time. So if you look right here, if I'm trying to scalp, this was the highs and lows. All right, so I didn't know it was going to break out like that. So I'm trying to get in and out. All right, sometimes if this is a small range like here, yeah, I would do it like this. But the highs and lows, I'm like, okay, I'm going to just use New York session. It's just something I do because I've been trading a while. But I'm going to tell you, this is pretty simple. What I did was, You can see the 20 SMA. All right, let's go over this. Let's see this. Move this mic out the way. 20 SMA. Oh. 20 SMA. All right. If I'm looking for a buy or bullish, if I see bullish momentum, I'm only looking for buys. So what I do was wait, 2 candle lows to plot above 20 SMA. All right. And then from there, what I do, enter trade. Now, based off, as you were, but I had to make sure proper risk management. All right. So here's the deal. With a 50K account, right? With a 50K account, you can only lose $1,000 per day. All right. But also, let me bring this over so you can see. So you can see. Let me see. Tops. Nope. Let's go to TopStep. So if you trade with TopStep on a prop firm account, all right, and let me see. Let me find my handy dandy dashboard and bring you over there. And then I got to find the proper rules, the consistency rules. That's the biggest thing you want to make sure you following. All right, let me go to 1 second, guys. Consistency rule. All right. This is how you actually have to make sure you're doing the proper risk management. Well, you have a 50K account, right? If you have a 50K account, this you have a $3,000 profit target, but you can't go over $1,500. Otherwise, your profit target will go up for that day. All right. Hope that makes sense. Let me move this light out the way so that way y'all not. And why did the light go that way? All right. Let's see. Let's move the light. All right. Let's do it like that. All right. Sorry about that. 100K, 6,000 profit. 150K, 9,000 profit. Nothing more than 3,000 and 4,500. All right, and so that's the best thing. All right, but for this account, let me see if it's on here. For this account, you can't lose. For the 50K account, you can't lose more than. You can't go below 48,000. So 2,000. Okay. So hope that makes sense to you guys. All right. So again, if you look right here, it was already moving. It was magic already moving. All right. On the 3-minute time frame, you look right here. 1. All right. 2. Right here. And then you got your 20 and 20. All right. You see how that worked? All right. 1. Man, what in the world? What is out the way? Here's your first one. All right, this didn't go all the way up. You could have took this one, but me personally, the way I do it is to be on the safe side to make sure it broke this price. This is what I like for it to do. I like for it to break this price of 41,615 to know, hey, this has the potential to go higher. All right. And as you can see right here, it retraced a little bit and came up. Then it actually, excuse me, guys. All right. So the highest it went, if you can see today was some big news. So let's move this out the way. So if you wanted to continue to trade, you look right here, it retraced right here, and you had your price at 41,795. All right. So before we go and do that, hopefully you understand. Let's go right here. All right. So we did 2 contracts. I actually did 2 contracts. All right. So here we go. I bought right here and right here. And you can see right there, it's 1,000, something like that. All right. And then what we did was we went up, we retraced a little bit. We went up and it took us out in the span of this 3-minute time frame, by the way. So we actually got in the trade around 1948, which is 7:40. I'm sorry, 1951, which is 7:51 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we got out around 8:12, which took us about 20-something minutes for this trade. All right. As you can see, it went up to, it would trace, and it would trace back to, Where's my, this where it retraced back up to. It retraced to, we'll make this red for you guys. All right, we'll make this red for you guys. Retrace to 41,655, right? And then it reached the price of, now if we want to jump back in here, all right, what we do want to wait for is the, I'm sorry, we want to wait for this, for it to break 41,770. All right, came back down again. It broke, but we didn't have that good momentum right here, right? All right, so let's keep going. And it retraced back down to 41,615, which was past our entry. So, and I actually think it came back down. So if you didn't get out right there and you want to read, it kind of, it could, it depends on your broker. All right, Top Step wouldn't have took me out on that one. Here we go. Now we successfully, with momentum, broke above 41,770. All right, now we headed up. All right, look at that. Now let's move it over here. All right, so it retraced back here, came up. All right, let's keep rolling. Let's make this thing. And look at that. Another one I retraced. So you want to make sure at 41,940, 45, don't want to take no more, but this is a nice retracement right here. All right, nice retracement. All right, here we go. Let's continue rolling up. Look where it went again. Went past 41,945. Boom. All right, look, retraced a little bit, came back up to the 20 EMA, went up again. And sure after, it retraced again. Let's see again. Retraced at 41, 42, 270. Broke through again. Wait, it consolidated a little bit, played around, broke through again. All the way up to 42, which right now it sits at around 2 o'clock. So it sits around 42,524. So the entry, this was the entry right here of 41,480. And now it ended the day pretty much at 42,525. All right. Pretty much basic. This doesn't happen every single day. So don't expect that to happen. That's why I get in and out the market. I got my 20 points right here. And this is for my sanity alone. If you look right here, let's get out of here. Let's get all this stuff off the chart so you can see better. All right, again, let's break it down even closer. All right, and let me see. Let's get out of this. Boom. All right, let's go in. All right. Again, do not trade until session open, which is 1900, 700, 7 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. All right, you can see yesterday's New York lows. Boom, it broke below. And we had a like little trade right here, but this is right here. You see this? What I wanted, when it breaks through again, I want it to come and retest and then come back down. All right. You can see right here, it came up and then crossed back over here, broke through the highs. And you can see we're going to go with the trend, right? We're going to go with the trend. This is up since Tuesday. All right. Even since last week, we on the uptrend. So why are we going to try to take a sale right now? All right, even right here. All right, and if you look right here, I could have did my Fibonacci retracement. Look at that. On the 3-minute time frame, look, it retraced at 38.20. Boom, came up and then broke through there. All right, broke through there. So that's another tool. Let me know in the comment section if you want me to go over the fib retracements when it's time to scalp. And if you have any value, if you've gotten any value from this video and all my trading videos, make sure you do a thumbs up and hit the like button. Hit the like button and hit the bell for notification and subscribe to the channel. We'll have more content coming out like this. And hopefully once you guys can help me get my likes up, my viewership up, we can go live and actually live trade on the Asian session. But I also have a Telegram and a Discord down below. Right here is also in the description box as well, and my Discord. So I post all these before I take the trade and after the trade, so you can see there's a full transparency as far as that goes. All right. So hopefully you guys understood this video. All right. Again, the 20 SMA, 2 candle lows to plot for a bullish a buy. And same thing goes for the sell. It'll be 2 candle highs. All right. And to trade, proper risk management. Again, if you're on Top Step, I'm on Top Step as well. That's the quickest way to get the capital. If you're trading properly, if you just started and you just started out trading, I wouldn't suggest it. But proper risk management is key. Again, price management is price management. You can't beat price management. Not price management. You can't beat uh, um, price movement, price action. I'm sorry, you can't beat price action. All right, that's going. You can have all these indicators on here and figure out where you think it's going, but trade what you see, not where you think it's going. I've been burnt several times, plenty of times, of trading what I thought was going to happen and not what I seen. All right, if you can see right here, if this end up going, I take this trade. This is my key setup. I think it's going up, but what happens if it just goes up a little bit and it comes down? I'm fine with that. All right, I'm fine with that because this is my trade setup. I'll just wait for another setup. All right, I could have got in again right here. If you see right here, all right, nothing. Look, here's one. I'd have got in again, and here's two. All right, and then I would have took the right here for 20 and 20. All right, 20 points, 20 ticks. Look at that. Boom. All right, so if you see right here, first retrace, this the price action right here. All right, it broke through. Once it broke through, I was like, man, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I could even put it right here. All right, played around, broke through right here, boom. All right. So hopefully you guys understand and back test. That's the biggest thing I can tell you as far as your strategy. All right. And if you're brand new, just start off with one pair. Learn that pair. Constantly back test and then make sure your strategy is good to go for you. There's a million strategies out there. Stick with the one you want. Every strategy wins. It's just you have to be persistent and you have to know which pair it works better on and which pair it doesn't. All right. But if you in here and you go and trade in all these pairs every single day trying to find a setup, one of these are going to have a setup, but it might not work well for your strategy. All right. Or it might be just in consolidation right now. So that happens sometimes. It might fake you out and be in consolidation and you lose. It's just part of the trading game. Other than that, I hope you guys understood what was going on and hope you guys have a good trading week.